Netflix today, trade of the day. Absolutely destroyed this thing today. And it was right off the pre-market watch list and game plan. And it was the 378 level. I came on the microphone pre-market and I told the entire group in True Trading Group, and one of our other moderators also told members her top trade idea for the day was also short Netflix. So you had two moderators, myself and Shai, telling you that if Netflix gets to 378, we are going to short it. But again, you don't have to take my word for it. This isn't something that just gets alerted out of the blue. You get a text message. By the time you get a text message, the stock or the option has already moved 20%. And you guys are busy trying to chase it. And by the time you get in, the moderator is getting out. The moderator goes, "Yeah, I made money." And you go, "What? I just lost money." That's not the way that this works, because we tell you minutes, sometimes hours before we actually get into our positions. So members know that if the stock gets to this price, we know what to do. We're not Monday morning quarterbacks. I don't just come on. We don't come on and say, "Oh, this is what happened today. Look at this is what I did." We talk about what we are going to do. And I think that's one of the biggest differences between True Trading Group and a lot of other places. I have a video clip that I want to show you guys. This is a video clip from inside of the True Trading Group platform when I am talking to members in the pre-market session before the day even began of what I am looking at when it comes to Netflix and what my game plan is with Netflix. Netflix yesterday was very, very weak. There was a piece of news that came out yesterday. 2 articles were published. Slowest subscriber growth in the UK since the platform launched in the UK, and also comments about how much of an issue and how much of a problem the company is having building out their ad platform. Now, if you remember, this stock, Netflix, absolutely exploded in the summer because there was a lot of excitement behind this new ad platform, that the ad platform was going to be a real revenue driver for the company to generate growth, because they were seeing slowdowns in subscriber growth. The password sharing crackdown, that was supposed to increase growth. And then also the ad revenue, this new ad tier platform, was also supposed to give a boost to revenue growth. It sounds like from the reports that came out yesterday that this is not the case, that they're actually having a far more difficult time ramping up that ad tier platform. And that is what sent the stock to the downside. This company has earnings coming up next week. I felt that after that piece of news, there was going to be enough selling pressure in the stock because people are scared of a very disappointing earnings report coming up next week. And that should see the stock move to the downside for a lot longer than just 1 hour. That this should be a stock that moves to the downside for a couple of days. So once that news came out yesterday, Shai, one of our other moderators, actually got into put options yesterday. That was good for 157% gain. 157% gain. No idea. What did I miss? I missed a comment. Oh my goodness, Heather. Over $21,000 today after closing all of my positions on CarMax, alerted in True Trading Group, Amazon, alerted in True Trading Group, Netflix, alerted in True Trading Group, Roblox, alerted in True Trading Group, and SPY. Walked through all day with Gio, one of our professional trading mods that's been a professional trader for about 25 years, is a former market maker, and all he does is trade SPY options all damn day long. Guy's an absolute beast. So all of these trades, Heather Hill, congratulations. That's a huge day. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of how far that you have come. I have a video clip that I grabbed for you from the pre-market session when we were talking about Netflix. Now, when I'm talking about Netflix, you'll hear I misspoke on price. I said originally when I'm talking, I said 578. It's 378. And then we were talking about that later. So you hear me the first time I say the level that we're going to short, I said 578. But then later we say 378. I just want to clarify that when you guys do hear this, but this is from inside of the True Trading Group platform this morning before we got short Netflix, before the market even opened. Let's go ahead and play that clip. And it's Netflix. You know, we talked about Netflix yesterday. I know Shai caught the Netflix trade yesterday in the afternoon. Many of you caught it. Some of you are still in it today. But man, I was looking at this thing back at yesterday, this previous pivot low here at 577, 578. And that is a gorgeous place, I think, to get back, get into that position. When I woke up this morning and I saw it just sitting here, I was like, oh, you're so tempting. I was like, that's the price that I want. But I'm like, but the PPI numbers coming out. So I'm not going to get into a position pre-market knowing I got this catalyst coming out here pre-market, but it wasn't enough to push Netflix through that level. And now Netflix dropping back underneath yesterday's low. Netflix support level you're going to be looking at, yesterday's low is 1, and then you're looking at 368. Okay, so 368 next support level. If you break yesterday's low, you look for 368. And if you break 368, then I think, you're looking at a pretty sustained move to the downside. 358 would be next support level after that. And then 348, 349. You're talking about, $10 gaps that you can look for there on Netflix. But you got earnings next week, so keep that in mind. You don't want to maybe hold that position into earnings. But that's something I'm going to be looking for to get myself into if we get a bounce back up towards 378. There you have it. I mean, it can't be any more clear than that. Bounce to 378, get short, we're going to go to 368. It can't get any more clear than that. Let's look at what the stock actually did today. We opened, we shot right to where? 378. So what did I do? There I am, short Netflix, right in front of that level, just like we said. And then you can see here, look at this resistance at 378. Just like we said, we rolled it over all the way down. And what was the price we said? 368. Where are we? 367. It is that simple. So if you can just pay attention and listen to the analysis that is provided and act when these levels are reached, you can start capitalizing on these opportunities.